change of coffee in my cup. Pull up a chair, it's time to perk up.
All right. Well, I guess I'm live. So let's see if I can get this going on my chat here real quick. Ooh, Perk Up's at 41. What? That is sick. All right, let's get the chat up. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Perk Up Live. This is episode 182. I'm AJ Marinaccio, and currently I am in Roseville, California, at the hotel, eating the complimentary breakfast. I was able to find a way to still do my carnivore diet. I got let me mirror. There we go. I got that Cuso's cowboy butter. Now, this may not be my normal breakfast, but it's going to taste like my normal breakfast. That's what's up. But yeah, so I found myself in Roseville because this weekend, Katie, the girls, and I are manning our booth. I said manning. We are running our booth at the Tri-County Home and Garden Show here in Roseville, California, Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, this is just the Perk Up version I'm going to do this morning. And then we're going to head over. We're going to try to be there at 9. We'll have an hour to record some videos and do some promo stuff before it starts at 10. So yeah, I just got regular dark roast coffee from inside. I didn't make it. It was ready. And now I'm just trying to eat my carnivore breakfast and get ready for the day. But with that being said, I have the chat up. So if you'd like to chit chat, let me know. Oh man, my hair looks so great. So yeah, I don't know the coffee other than it's dark roast. It's not that bad, but it's no espresso. It is coffee. So, not my normal breakfast, but it'll do. Protein focused, carnivore. Now, this is a little bit of a gamble. I don't know if there's any sugar or carbs inside of this breakfast sausage. Quite confident it is pork, but do with what you got, right? C. Barnes, welcome to live. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Chopper, welcome. Yeah. Normal Perk Up is a little different because I'm having to eat at the same time. But Hotel Edition, it's different. Don't make the coffee. More talking head videos. So I can be more attentive and we can chat more. But I'll tell you, it's cold outside. I was going to wear a sweater, but I didn't want to cover up this cool shirt. Look what Katie got me. Now that's a funny shirt. So yeah. Happy Saturday, y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, definitely. If you're in the Roseville area and you're looking for something to do this weekend, stop on by the Tri-County Home and Garden Show. That's really awesome. Yeah, there's a huge indoor area that is cooled, has AC, so it's a nice place to go and beat the heat. And yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any races or anything like that, but it should be pretty cool. We've been to this event now 3 years in a row, and I think we've done another event there too. That's not Tri-County, but regardless, there's a racetrack there. It's like the fairgrounds. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. So yeah, gonna be. I'll try to go live, but the place that we're going to, I don't know if it's the way the building was constructed, if it's the geographical location and the nodes that it sits within, or if that place truly has like the worst internet for your cell phone and Wi-Fi. But if I can go live, I'll go live. It's a really cool place. But the last few times I was there, I tried doing some stuff and I couldn't even really watch YouTube videos without disruption. So it is what it is. But 10 francs is crazy. I gotta get that protein focus, sir. If you didn't know, I'm on a carnivore diet, so I can only eat protein, animal protein, and eggs. Pretty much it. So, and when you're on the road and you got those complimentary breakfasts, you do with what you can. It was a little give and take. Didn't know if we were going to be able to eat the breakfast here this morning, only because yesterday they had cheese in the eggs, and right now I'm not having any dairy. But yeah, it does seem crazy, but I'm just trying to get my protein load for the morning because I only eat 2 meals a day. And tonight, I'm going to be going live with Carnivore Barbecue from the hotel. We brought our barbecue stuff, and there's 2 barbecues here, so I'll set up tonight, go live, cook like I do every night, and then just sit down and eat like I have done the last 2 days. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. HBG Court Clips. How you doing this morning, man? Hmm. Blackjack. Am I Chinese? Dude, how can you tell? No. No, I am not. I am not Chinese. It's too bad though. I really love Chinese culture, dragons and stuff. No, I'm what they call an American mutt. Uh, my family trees came from all over the planet. Um, my last name's Italian, but I'm not even 50% Italian, if that puts it lightly. Eat one whole, Jay. I feel like I shouldn't be listening to you when you say that, but I suffer from a problem. I like to please people. This looks like a British breakfast. Really? Um, what about it makes it look British? Is it just the 2 things, or is it the pale complexion and the no sunlight? I cracked myself up. He did it. That's awesome. Yeah, Jay. I sure hope you follow. Oh man. Yeah, so this is not the typical Perk Up live in the morning. If you're new, hi, I'm AJ Marinaccio. This is Perk Up Live, episode 182. I've been doing this show for 182 consecutive days. I started going live again because I was in the middle of reading a book by Gary Vaynerchuk, Day Trading Attention. And I used to be a content creator. I used to do stuff back in the day, and reading the book just had it injected some sense of urgency to get back to what I love. And so I just started recording one day with this show, episode 1 of Perk Up. Didn't even have a name for it before I recorded it. And now, 182 days later, I'm going live doing it. It spurred me starting up and ramping up a new show called Carnivore Barbecue, which is actually more popular and performs better than this show. And I'm having a lot of fun. I am having so much fun. And, everything about for me, being a responsible adult is about purpose, right? You find your purpose and you work at it. And doing these videos has given me additional purpose every day. Get up, get on with the day, get started. I have commitments I've made to myself and to others. And because of that, I show up. And I'm really enjoying it. Missed some stuff. Yeah, it's hotel breakfast. No regrets. I'm just joking. No regrets. Hotel breakfast is fine. Health thing, for sure, but I'm pretty sure it still tastes better than British breakfast. Is it because I actually have coffee and not that dumpster water? I'm just joking. I love tea. I've been watching Ted Lasso and I think his one-liners on tea is really fucking funny. No, but it does look like that. That's cool. My fiance makes candles. Yeah, actually, when we reconnected before we started dating, she told me that first day that we met in person that she had dreams about becoming a business owner, starting a candle business. I asked her a lot of questions that day, and the net of our first like in person not date was that I planned ahead and I planned an actual date of us going to 2 candle making classes because she never made candles before, but she wanted to have a candle company. I'm like, oh well, you probably should learn it, and so we did that together. That was our first real date, and it was an amazing day. In fact, a little while later, we actually went back to one of our first instructors because we did 2 classes that day from 2 different people. I wanted to make sure that we were learning all the techniques possible, really. And we went back to that first instructor later on, and we learned how to make soap from her. And soap recipe is just like our candle recipe. It's amazing. At any rate, so we're a little over 3 years now in business with Wick'd Queen, not Wicked Queen, but Wick'd Queen, like candle wick. Wickedqueen.com, and yeah, that's why we're out here. We're doing a big show at the Tri-County Home and Garden Show. We got our 10 by 10 booth set up inside. Katie started it yesterday, and the kids and I drove up late last night, and so we're going to help out with this event the next 2 days. And that's why, yeah, you caught me doing a Perk Up hotel edition, eating hotel food and yapping outside in the cold while everyone else is inside enjoying carbs and heat. So yeah, if you got any questions about candles, carnivore, coffee, fitness, drones, or solar, let me know in the chat. Happy to chat about it. But yeah, you guys, I'm all yours. Until these plates are empty, ask your questions. I don't know how many times I can keep on putting the whole sausage in my mouth, but oh, the Internet of Things. It's so funny. Somebody's going to clip that. Oh, man. But yeah, usually Perk Up is about goals and what I'm doing to achieve them. And then I ask you, the viewer, hey, what are you guys up to? How you doing? You working on anything this weekend? Are you moving the needle on something personal, something professional? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hey, are you reading a book? Which one? How do you like it? Now, if I'm going to be asking questions, I got to be answering some questions too. So currently right now, I am reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and it is a really well done book. But I got a version of it that it's like a reprint. And the original author of the book, he's passed away, he's gone, but his son is now manning his publishing house or his company that he left behind. And his son actually has written like the endings of every chapter for this newer version of the book. And it's really well done. I love how he ties it all together. He really complements his father's work. In addition to that, I learned that he was actually the author, or I should say maybe co-author, of the same book, but iterations or versions for different reasons and purposes. One of them being 7 Habits for Highly Effective Teens. I haven't bought the book, but I'm going to gift it to our teens and see what they like. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I enjoy that book. So yeah, if you guys are reading anything, let me know in the comment section down below. But just to let you know, growing up, I hated reading. I was in my 30s when somebody handed me a book and said it would change my life. And it took me 2 years until I actually opened it and read it cover to cover. That book was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book, in the first few chapters, I learned that Napoleon Hill got the principles from a manuscript known as The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. I got my hands on a PDF scanned copy of that manuscript. I read that, and it set my life on a path of discovery, self-education, and a burning desire to leave the old me behind and create the new one, um, out of clay, and then put it to fire and make it pretty. Anyways, it's really bad references. Doing research on this diet. Are you blood type O? I am not O positive. I am O negative. I know. Whoa, whoa. I can donate to everyone. But yes, I am an O type. So my stomach acidity is the highest out of us different blood types, and that does enable me to break down muscle protein, or I should say animal protein, really efficiently. And Katie, my fiance, learned, she's A positive, that her blood type, carnivore diet wasn't really good for her. It didn't agree with her like it has for me. But what I will say is that she did the diet for just under 4 weeks. I personally, because of the years of eating poorly, fast food, and just bad choices at the grocery store and on my plate, it took me a good 2, maybe 3 months to really find my new normal. Bowel movements, how I felt, my energy, mental clarity, you name it. There was a lot of changes, and really on a hormonal level, that's where it really starts. Can't stand my brother's girlfriend moving the car's steering wheel to adjust her seat. I totally get that. I totally get that. It's the seat adjustment and the mirrors. Like, put them back the way they were, man. Or woman, right? That's hella funny. Random comment, but I love it, Sal. Was that Sal? Sale. LOL. Okay. But yeah. So, and this coffee is nothing like what I make at home. It does not compare to Danger Coffee at all. I mean, it may even be a danger to me that I'm drinking this coffee, because there's probably mold in here, and it's not remineralized. So, what do y'all know about Danger Coffee, huh? I got game on that. I love Danger Coffee. Every morning. Woo! So this guy Steaks, what research have you found? Do you have any questions about the carnivore diet, or what I've done, or any of my challenges? Happy to answer any questions, y'all. Just hit me in the chat. I like your technical approach. Carnivore-ish diet is great for O blood. Yeah. The carnivore-ish thing. Now, yes, I'm doing carnivore, but I'm not opposed to doing carnivore-ish. But I do have one thought when it comes to ketogenic diets, and this is my personal preference. And may I just state that I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionalist. I'm not giving medical advice. I am just simply explaining what I have done for my weight loss journey. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. It's just what I've been doing. All right. So with that being said, my opinion on carnivore-ish, actually not carnivore-ish, it's more or less keto-ish, but I think it ties both. So I've done a ketogenic diet off and on for the last 7 years to learn more about how the body adapts to fat being the fuel source. And of course, if you didn't know, the carnivore diet is a ketogenic diet, but slightly modified. Now, when I was doing the ketogenic diet, if I went over my daily net carbs for the day, my body would change and switch what hormones it was producing. I would no longer get energy from the fat or the ketones. And then my body all of a sudden needs all that sugar, that glucose. And it wasn't getting it because I wasn't eating it. And those types of things, those fluctuations, the ups and downs, going in and out of ketosis, basically signaling your body and its organs to change the jobs that they're doing, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's how I look at going on a carnivore-ish or a keto-ish diet. if you're having more than your net carbs on a ketogenic diet and you're going back and forth on that, I feel that it is not good for the body because how I felt doing the diet. So that's how I feel about it, and that's the actions I took. But carnivore-ish. Now let me just touch that real quick. So you can do the carnivore diet and eat only animal protein, and you're doing the carnivore diet, and you're good. Now, that's what I am doing. But I also believe that if someone was carnivore-ish and they're eating protein, but then they're having things like cheese, that's carnivore. You can have it. I just choose not to have dairy on my version, but you can have it. But they can have cheese and then avocado, right? Avocado is not carnivore, but it is protein focused. It has really healthy fats. It would be good for someone on a ketogenic diet. So if you were able to go between eating a carnivore diet or being carnivore-ish and then moving into keto and staying below the 20 grams of net carbs every day, and you're going back and forth between being keto and carnivore, your body won't switch between the different fuel source. It won't change the production of different hormones. You won't feel the difference between the two unless your bowel movements change. You would notice that. Outside of those pieces, you'd still be in ketosis. You'd still be producing ketones. Your energy would still be coming from fat melting off your body and or the fat that you're putting into your body. So yeah, with that being said, that's my opinion on it. But I think it would work perfectly if you can keep it within those ranges. I eat beef, fatty chicken, eggs, but also leafy greens, minimal starches via sweet potatoes and rice. I think that's great. I mean, it's healthy. Is it carnivore? No, but is it healthy? Yeah, you're making good choices about what you're putting into your body. Like anybody who does that, like you got to celebrate it. You got to really highlight that that's a good thing. So it continues, right? To positive reinforcement. But back to what you were saying, the sweet potatoes and rice, something I haven't tried, but something I learned by watching some videos, and something I definitely would do when I get off the carnivore diet and start reintroducing these starches and carbs, especially potato. I learned that if you bake a potato and then let it completely cool down, regardless if you heat it up again or not, or however you eat it beyond that point, you just change the type of starch that's in it, and it will affect your blood glucose levels differently. Like your blood sugar won't spike if you allow that starch, the carbs, to be completely heated up and cooked and cool back down. If it cooled down and then you eat it, it's going to be better. The glycemic index impact is minimized. I think that's remarkable. I think that's amazing. I think everybody who is insulin resistant or diabetic should know that information and, eat cold potatoes or at least twice baked potatoes, right? I think that'd be pretty rad. Started out with pure carnivore for 6 months. This guy, how did it make you feel to do pure carnivore for 6 months? At the end of the 6 months, what was it that convinced you to, or not convinced you, but what helped you choose differently and change the diet? Stomach virus join. Oh, please go away. No one wants a stomach virus. But I meant that for your handle, not you. Please stick around, hang out, enjoy the show. But that is a pretty funny handle. All right. It's 8 o'clock, which means I have 1 hour before Katie wants us to be at the center so we can start doing some videos for today's event. I am no longer cold outside, but promises must be kept. And last night when I was driving here, I made promises to the girls that I'm going to take them to Starbucks. So I'm going to get some espresso. I get myself some tea. Today's going to be a good day, Tater. Gary, welcome to live. Hey, babe. Good morning. My fiance right here.
How's it going?
This is great. Just having fun. Chatting.
Huh?
Just chatting. I'm I'm really enjoying this.
Live and eating.
No, not necessarily that. The prolonged lives.
Uh-huh.
I really turn it off. I feel it. I know it. I feel when it happens. Like I go through my normal intro, and then I'm kind of relaxed, and then the interactions. As soon as I really start talking to someone, I'm no longer on presenting. I'm having fun.
Was talking about. That's what I've been talking about.
That's what Toast's been trying to pull out of me since 2009 when I started uploading my videos to MySpace. For the kids in the back, that was the original social platform. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right. After the initial period, it made me feel amazing. Then I was able to reintroduce other whole foods. I love that approach. So we're doing a carnivore diet, and in a way where it was being treated like an elimination diet. And that's exactly how I started mine too, and for the exact same reasons. I wanted to eliminate things that I thought were exacerbating issues. And I'll get to that later. But yeah, that I think is a great approach. I'm really intrigued though. What was the first 3 things you reintroduced to your diet, and did you have any negative effects? GH, let's see them candles for Lady Makes, bro. Yeah. They're all at the Robeline Center in Roseville, California. She set it up yesterday, ran the booth on Friday, so we'll be there at 9 a.m. this morning to get some photos of our booth, our candles, make some promo videos, and then I don't think the internet's good there, so I probably won't be able to go live. But if I can, best believe I'm going to be doing some live selling.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Jeff, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the One Nacho. To all the ones in the back who are new and don't know, when I was in the United States Air Force, no one could pronounce my last name, so they dubbed me Nacho. That's my nickname. And funny thing is when you're in a party situation, you go to grab a single chip out of the nacho pile and it's stuck to mini chips. We call that one nacho, and they're yours. Enjoy them. Just like this group of people, it is now yours. Enjoy it. Come in. I know it's cheesy, but we got to stick together. Okay, I got it. I got it out. I didn't crack up. Oh, thank you. All right, so here's one of our posts of the candles. So we have specialty luxury candles. They're all hand poured, high quality materials and scents. Vessels, wicks. We've done a lot of testing. We make sure that our candles burn well. The wick size is proper so that you get the most time and the most burn out of the money that you spent. These candles are not cheap. They are made in America, in Clayton, California, at the base of Mount Diablo by a woman who has a bachelor's degree. What, you want to show me more?
No,
the booth? I'll show the booth.
It's kind of a weird.
It's okay. I'll still show it. So here's what the booth looks like right now. I know it's a little hard to show it, but my audio. Oh, the clip fell down. Get it up here by my nipple. Okay. Shit, what was I saying? Oh, crap. Nipple. Candles. I was talking about candles, not nipples. Oh, here we go. Might have to check it out. Man. I appreciate the follow, GH. Thank you. Yeah, we're at wickedqueen.com. That is WICKD queen.com. Might have to go check it out. Follow the quality made. Can't be cheap. I get it. Yeah, no, definitely not. The thing is the materials. Like, there are candles out there that when you burn them, you'll see black soot come off of it. That's going into your environment. If you're burning the candle indoors, you're breathing that in. That is precisely the situation that Katie found herself a little over 5 years ago, burning candles. She was going through changes in life, and she was inside a lot, and she was looking at the candles. She's like, one day I'm going to make a candle company. I don't want these crap candles anymore. And that's really where it all came from. And
well, I worked in a boutique. And
She worked in a boutique for 10 years. She wishes she had a microphone on so she could talk. I'm going to help her with that.
Thank you. So I worked in a boutique. I'm not.
You don't want to be in it? Oh, she's going to get really embarrassed, y'all, even though she does the live herself. You want to talk? This is a Perk Up first, even though she's done a few episodes of
Like
Perk
a
Up.
second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I worked in a boutique. Absolutely loved it. We had the best candles, and the boutique closed during COVID. And I was going through a really horrible divorce. Moved back in with my parents at 37 years old, and was back in my room from high school. And burned through all my really good boutique candles, really good quality candles. And I went with my mom to Kohl's, and I found this large 3-wick candle that was really pretty. It smelled great. I brought it home, and there was so much soot in the air. It was really unhealthy. And I burned this candle 2, maybe 3 times, and decided I can't burn this candle. And I was so mad that I wasted money on this stupid thing. I ended up throwing it out, and I decided one day I'm going to start my own candle company. And I got all excited about it, and I wrote down like 2 pages of ideas in my journal about how I wanted my candle company to be, what I wanted for my candles. And my grandma had moved in with my parents during COVID also, so there were 4 generations in the house. So I was telling my grandma about my candle company the next morning at breakfast, and my mom's in the kitchen. She's not saying a word. That night, my dad knocked on my bedroom door, and he said, "I heard you have some harebrained idea about starting a candle company. So why don't you focus on finding a career?" I'm like, Dad, I don't have a career. He's all I know. So, I felt totally deflated, and I decided, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to do candles. I ended up getting a job that was like perfect for me, and got back on my feet, moved out of my parents' house, and the girls and I were like finally okay, and reconnected with this guy, and met up at the park. Hadn't seen him in 25 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Met up at the park, and he asked me, "What's your 5-year plan?"
What a cool line of
Yeah.
questioning from a friend you haven't seen since teenage years.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, I don't have a 5-year plan. Like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I said, one day I want to start a candle company. He's like, well, that's cool. What's stopping you? I was like, life. He's like, well, do you have a time frame for one day? No. Do you know how to make candles? Of course not. Why are you asking silly questions? So yeah, he set up an entire day of candle making classes for us to attend together. It was like our first,
Real date.
one of our first real dates, but we weren't dating at the time. We were just reconnecting as old friends.
Threw me under that bus
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, I've been making candles for 4 years now. I'm having so much fun with it. Did a lot of testing. We have really good supplies now. I've done my own wax blends. I'm just really happy with the wax that we use. It's really good quality, but it is a blend. And so we've talked about getting into, 100% soy, different.
To dive into that real
Yeah.
quick, the blend, this is an industry, like top tier wax. It makes the best looking tops of candles when they're brand new. After you blow it out and the wax resolidifies, it looks really nice. Like, there's a lot of positives to it. One drawback for me, and maybe you feel the same way, but me personally, one of the biggest things about how I remember you telling me about why you wanted to make candles was to make sure that they were safe and clean. And there's one aspect of our wax that is not bad, but I would change it if we could make the appearance, the aesthetics of it match what we currently have.
So our wax blend has I've been told it's less than 10%
food
grade
paraffin.
paraffin.
And paraffin wax, it alone is, the type of wax, if food grade or not.
It's controversial.
It is. Mm-hmm. And it's also the only wax, right, that you will find in the Dollar Tree, or maybe I shouldn't say Dollar Tree, in the most economic candles that you can buy throughout America that are coming from other countries. They're using waxes that are not the best for indoor use. If they were outdoor, I mean, it's not great for the environment, but it'd be fine. But paraffin wax, if the whole candle is just paraffin, that is a toxic mess. That's my opinion. I don't know that for fact, but I wouldn't want it in my house, not with my kids, not with my pets.
Well, it's a matter of how much soot it releases, and paraffin. Well, paraffin itself has its own, I don't want to say issues, but paraffin itself is one aspect of it. Also, the wicks that you use, how much soot it's letting off, how much it's mushrooming. Like there's a lot of testing that goes into candle making. And
yeah, I mean, there are wicks for different types of waxes.
Yes.
And most wicks have like a hard wax coating around it. That's not soy wax. Soy wax is soft as shit. So if it's hard wax, guess what their wicks are covered in? Most likely paraffin. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, but that's candle stuff. So,
I'm freezing. How are you sitting out here like you are?
Because I'm on the carnivore diet, my body is burning the fat off with ketones, and that's a hot process.
I'm not. I had eggs and potatoes.
The energy loss is thermal.
I'm going
Touch my arm. How hot am I? I know.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Well, I am done eating, and Katie is cold. So I think I'm going to close this up, but I want to give you all a little bit more time, a few more chances to ask some questions before I close it out. So get them in. At the room? Okay. Love you. I'm just going to give a little time. Comments come in. We'll continue. If not, I'll sign off and we'll get on with the day, y'all. But with that, I really appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me while I'm doing my Perk Up Live episode 182 from the hotel. It's a little different. I ate during it. I'm not making coffee. I was just yapping. But you know what? I am dedicated to making this show happen, no matter the circumstances. And I really am enjoying it. And I just want to say thank you guys for making this possible. Without your eyeballs, I'd be talking to my phone by myself, and it would be a waste of time. So, with that, remember, Kuso Cowboy Butter. I do use it on breakfast, even if I don't cook it. But with that, y'all have a great start to your weekend. If you are in the Roseville area and you're looking for something to do, please do yourself a favor. Come down to Roseville, to the Tri-County Home and Garden Show, and say hi to me and Katie and the kids. Let me know that you saw the Perk Up Live episode this morning. If you do that, I will give you a gift. Really, I will. All right, y'all. Well, have yourself a great one. And until that, remember, I am AJ, you are you, and until next time, bye.
Same time tomorrow. Pull up a chair. Coffee conversation beyond compare. I'm AJ, and you are you. Go have yourself a great day too.
I made that.